Hi, in today's video I'm going to give you a personal tour of Krabi Town. I'm approaching the intersection to Krabi Town from Ao Nang. This is the best way to get here. Obviously I'm on a motorbike right now. One tip for approaching lights in Thailand is do not go as soon as the light goes green. Often cars come around against the red light. Everyone's stopped now, so it is safe to go. It's about 4 kilometres from here to get to the centre of Krabi Town. Lots of people ask me where is better to stay, Ao Nang or Krabi Town. Krabi Town is more of a local town. It's the capital of the province, Krabi. It's not really geared for tourism, it is more a local Thai style town. Along this road there's lots of local shops, a few restaurants, houses. There's a motorbike repair shop there, which is good to know if you get a flat tyre and you've got to push your bike in. There's another one down a bit further on the next corner as well. Krabi Town doesn't have a beach. It does have a river, but Ao Nang has the beach and it's about 20 kilometres away to Ao Nang. You can book all the tours that you can get in Ao Nang here in Krabi Town, so that's not a problem. And there's some great night markets here. There is a good local nightlife, but chances are most of the people you'll come into contact with don't speak English. As I said, it's more of a local town here. Little local restaurant there. Little resort there. Furniture shop across the road. Big variety store there with all sorts of cheap stuff. And just over there is Isaan Loso, which is a great Isaan restaurant. It's a local favourite. So I'll keep motoring along this road until I get to the next intersection. Just on this corner here, there is a great local restaurant called Yim Wan, which means sweet smile in there. I'll put the Google Maps coordinates for everywhere that I mentioned today in the description below the video. So this is a big hotel here. There's another one just back there. They are great landmarks for the easiest road to get into Krabi Town Central, into the downtown. There's a little side street just here which goes down to the morning market. We'll come back to that one a bit later, but for now I'll show you up here. It's actually quite easy to navigate Krabi Town. There are only 3 main roads through it. They can be a bit confusing because they run on strange angles. It took me a little while to work out the layout of Krabi Town, but it's actually pretty easy once you work it out. So this is getting a bit busier here. There's all sorts of restaurants and local shops along this section of the road. So up here we're getting into the school area. There's about 6 big schools along here. At this set of lights you can turn left and go back towards the downtown area again. So there's another school in there, one over there. Also quite a few restaurants here as well. There's the prison there. I'm not sure why they built the prison amongst the schools. It's good planning, I guess. Here there is a big roundabout which takes you to all sorts of different places. Down here to the left is Chafar Road, that goes back towards the downtown. But we'll follow straight on around. There's another school just there. And up at this intersection it meets with one of the other 3 main roads. So this road has lots of public service buildings. There's the main police station in there. There's also the library along here, the post office, and a few other services. My internet provider is just in here. That building in there is the main municipal building here, like the Krabi Council. They call it there the Provincial Hall. quite a few different sorts of labour offices, the taxation department here. That building in there is the sacred shrine of Krabi, the sacred pillar. Each province and each capital city in each province has one of these here. For good luck for the city. And there's some elephant statues just here. Good spot to get a selfie. Coming down the hill here, we are getting into the downtown, and we'll meet the Krabi River down there as well. So there's the post office just there. There's quite a few guest houses and restaurants and bars along here. Just up here on the left is the other end of Chalfar Road. There's quite a few guest houses and bars just there. And the road goes right across, and there's quite a few restaurants there. It goes down towards the river. So you can actually turn left on the red lights here in Thailand, so we might do that, go in this back way, and go to the third main road in Krabi. So in here, these are the downtown side streets. You'll find hotels, restaurants, all sorts of local shops, massage and stuff there. Just up here we have the end of Maharat Road. This is the main shopping district in Krabi Town. There's a big stationery shop there. See just there, they've got Sony and Sharp signs, all sorts of electrical goods. Quite a few motorbike shops along here. Little supermarket in there. A few guest houses. The main temple in Krabi Town is up there, just on the hill there. You can go up the stairs to that. It's quite an impressive temple. And just over there is one way you can get to Anang. There's a 7-Eleven there, and that thing is the local form of public transport. That's called a songtail. You can get in the back of that. I think it costs about 60 baht to get to Anang from here. You'll find them in Anang. That's another one as well. Basically, they're different colours depending on where they go to. So there's a blue one up there. The white ones go to and from Anang. You'll see them in Anang driving around. They'll beep you as you're walking along to find out if you want a lift. This next street just up here is Krabi Walking Street Night Market on the weekends. So you can go to the market and get your songtail home again. The other ways to get here from Krabi Town, from Anang, taxis. You can get motorbike taxis or cars or tuk-tuks. Just in there is the department store in Krabi Town. That's Vogue. There's quite a few clothes shops and stuff in there, and there's a big basement area with all sorts of stuff. There's a bakery across there and a bookshop. All the sets of lights along here are in different themes. So that's the Neanderthal man lights. The next lights are saber-toothed tiger lights. And then there's elephant lights and eagle lights down along this road as well. They serve as good landmarks. Again, another electrical shop there. Quite a few restaurants. There's a great dim sum breakfast restaurant there. And in there is a night market open Monday to Wednesday, the Pudam market. We might turn here and have a look at another market. The Krabi morning market is just down this road. It's one of the biggest morning markets in southern Thailand. That's it straight ahead there. You've got a big fresh food section on the left, and then on the right there's lots of cooked food and seafood in that section. More local shops and a few guest houses and restaurants around here. Fuel station there, there's only 2 of those in town. I believe this one's now open 24 hours, so if you're low on fuel in Krabi Town, it's a good place to come. Great steak restaurant in there if you're after cheap local food. Got steak starting at about 50 baht or 60 baht. There's another night market just across the road here that I did a video on recently. The Tung Fa Andaman Market, which is open Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday nights. Up there, it heads back out of town. There's more restaurants along this road. We might turn right here and go down towards the river. Again, in all these side streets you will find lots of accommodation, restaurants and stuff, as well as local shops. Big restaurant in there which looks popular. I'll have to try that one day. Hardware shop there, a couple of hotels here. There's a big seafood restaurant there that we went to a few months back, which was quite good. Okay, we turn left here, back onto Utarakit Road. So there is the river just on the other side of this road. Again, local shops, fishing tackle shop there and some restaurants, steel shop. So there's quite a few furniture shops in this area. Lots of pharmacies and doctors' clinics. Krabi Hospital is just up here, and lots of the doctors that work there have their own private clinics that they work at after hours. Looking for baby gear across the road from the hospital, there's lots of shops there that sell all sorts of things for infants. There's the Krabi Hospital in there. Or we might do a U-turn and go back. So again, this road heads out of town. If you get to the end of this road and turn right, it'll take you to the airport, and it'll also take you to the shopping centres as well. I'll feature them in a video coming soon. The 2 big shopping malls. They're about 8 kilometres out of town roughly. It is a nice relaxed little town. I do like Krabi Town a lot. But as I said, it isn't really developed for the tourist market. There's lots of backpackers that come here because there are cheap hotels. It's a good place to stop if you're going to an island like Phi Phi or Koh Lanta. There's a nice little walk down there, a boardwalk through the mangroves, which is quite good, that not many people know about. There's the Krabi River in there. This path here goes all the way along. It's quite a nice walk along if you want to take in the scenes of the Krabi River. It's a great lunchtime restaurant there with heaps of cheap food. Just behind here is where the Pudam night market is that I mentioned earlier, and that's Pudam Restaurant, which is a great seafood restaurant. Another seafood restaurant there, Pukai. And here is one of the landmarks of Krabi Town, black crab statue. Pretty much a must if you come to Krabi. Get a photo there. This is also a place where you can get boat tours. There's generally boat operators wandering around here which will sell you tours, and long-tail boats down off the pier there. More restaurants along there. Great hot pot restaurant we go to quite a bit in there. Hot pot buffet, 199 baht for all you can eat. Coffee shop. ice cream man there. He's changed his mind. Drivers here tend to do that quite a bit. There's a few banks along here. It's the Siam Commercial Bank. There's also quite a few banks on the other main road that I was on before, Maharat Road. So that's a quick tour of Krabi Town. Check out my channel for lots more videos. I post new Thailand videos every Wednesday. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.